Hi everybody, welcome to the MFA Goes to Work. This course is about the skills that you've developed as an MFA student and how those skills might translate to the workplace. And what I mean by that is if you're doing good MFA work, you're developing skills and capacities that are most likely of value to employers throughout the work environment. Of course, writing skills are central, but the list of skills include these. Of course, writing and content creation, and as well as my imagination and creative process. The latter of which includes a range of skills such as comfort with uncertainty, listening and observing skills, curiosity, and idea generation. In this course, we're going to try to find some answers to this question based on looking back at your skills is, when you have your MFA degree in hand, what will you do next? Very few of us have the luxury of sitting in our desks and writing full time. Most of us have to find jobs to keep food on the table. At the same time, we need to keep the momentum that the MFA structure has given us with our own creative work. Now, this course does not mean to replace the classic goals of a writer or of a person with a writing degree, and that is to get published, to find an agent, to land big contracts, and maybe even get a movie deal. I hope that's in the cards for you. But if you find that you need to get a day job to make ends meet, well, then I think that the MFA degree is a tool that would help with that. Now, let me say a few words about your journal reading, or one of your journal readings in week 1. And that's chapter 7, From What Color Is Your Parachute? Now, while this course isn't a nuts and bolts career resource, as career books and campus career centers are, still, we still want to start out with this chapter for a few reasons. Or we want to start looking at a career book for a couple reasons. One is to remind you that there are other career employment resources out there. And the other is to emphasize the fact that you can choose where you will work, what you will do for a living, or for a career, or for a job. So this course is designed to help you find out where your MFA flowers point. That's to use or to borrow terminology from Parachute. Also, we're going to try on a few writing-related careers. As Parachute suggests, we're going to see how they fit, how they feel, what they look like. We'll do this by doing a little basic research and also doing a little work in related fields and listening to a few professionals who work in those fields. So, Parachute discusses some interesting job processes, and after this course, I would recommend applying some of those processes to what you've learned in our time together. During the term, I also want to explore how you will keep writing fiction or poetry or nonfiction after you've finished with the degree program. What will be your prompts? How will you keep writing? How will you integrate work for pay, that is employment, with your work as a writer until that pays? So within the structure of this class, we'll continue to do some of our own personal creative writing, that is some poetry or some flash fiction or some flash nonfiction. Also, we'll strategize about how to stay connected or to become connected to writing communities. Now, we can't cover everything in 8 weeks, but we will be covering a lot. This course is a little more robust than many other courses in the program. But if we keep things brief and to the point, I think we'll all be comfortable with the workload. And by the end of the term, I expect that you will develop a portfolio that includes a course description for a writing course that you might teach, a content marketing article, we'll define that a little later, a training video script, a series of digital advertisements selling this program to prospective students, and your new creative piece, poetry, fiction, or nonfiction, about work. And hopefully we'll also all develop a confidence in how the MFA degree can work for you, not only when it comes to your creative writing, but also in the working world of business. I'm looking forward to all of our work together this term, and I'll see you online throughout the week.